trained, right? So they knew what they were doing in this thing, they knew where they were going. They didn't feel like they were alone. And then two, most importantly, that they were paid, right? This whole thing's based off money. You're out here because you heard about a new way to make money. If you're not making money, we're not done. We're probably not going to stay in too long. So using that simple system, really just common sense. My network of 4 blew up to about 3,000 active in like 10 and a half months. That's how last week actually I hit a rank with a company called Star Presidential, which for those of you not in the business that don't know, the base salary for that is actually $175,000 a year. I'm 20 years old with no business experience. And I don't say that, guys, to brag. Nobody gives a shit that some kid drove up here is making a lot of money. I don't say that to impress anyone. But hopefully we'll just impress upon you guys where we're at in this thing. We're at the forefront of something that is going to be huge. This company will be a multi-billion-dollar-a-year company with or without anyone. And I don't say that to be like a dick or anything, dude. I could stop tomorrow and this company would still be over $1 billion a year in sales, probably in like 2-3 years. So really, guys, I'm just trying to open your minds. Definitely take Jeremy what he has to say to heart, because he's one of the best in my business. A lot better than me, so definitely listen to him. Seriously, he's nasty, dude. So, Jeremy,
alright, well, give it up. Alright, guys, well, for anybody that I don't know, my name is Jeremy Bishop. It's very nice to see everybody in this room. You have to understand that you being here right now, the fact that you're here and your friend that didn't feel like coming, he's too tired, this and that, you guys have to understand that what you're getting here, the knowledge that you're gaining, is more valuable than anything else that is going on in your life right now, hands down. This is more important than anything that any of us are doing right now. We are changing kids 19, 20, I literally have 15-year-olds to 30-year-olds involved in this, and we are changing their financial lives, coming out making more money than this industry, this has ever seen before, ever, hands down. If 10% of the college market got involved in Vemma, it would be the biggest company to ever hit network marketing, 10%, which is ridiculous. So guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. A few of my guys back here, I'll toss it off to them. But guys, understand that 6 months ago, I didn't know what this company was. So if you're brand new, you don't know why you're here, 6 months ago, I had the exact same thing happen to me. A buddy of mine told me to come over, check something out. I said, all right, well, no one's going to make a decision for me. So I went over, I sat down. He was jumping up and down, freaking out. We're going to make so much money, this, that, blah, 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 blah. Sure, dude, whatever, bullshit. Then this 19-year-old kid named Luke Kish walked through the door. I didn't know this guy at the time. He walks through the door, he's driving a $50,000 2013 BMW, paid for by the company. First off, what planet are you from? How in the world are you doing that? What is this? And he sits down, a really cool kid, he starts telling me about himself. He says, my name's Luke Kish, I'm 19 years old. He said, I've been involved in this company, Vemma, this health and wellness company, for 5 months when I met him. He turns to me and he says, I'm on track to make $250,000 in April. I said, that's cute. How in the world are you doing that? What is this? I didn't know if this was real or not, but the thing is, guys, and a lot of you might share the same thought, none of my 19, 20, 25, 30 parents, no one had anything better to offer. So the last thing I was going to do was just walk away and not at least educate myself on this, because that's something that everybody kind of overlooks, is you're your own person. You can figure this out for yourself. You don't have to listen to your friends that are working for $8, $9, $10, $11 an hour with a capped salary about how to become wealthy. So when this kid walked in, he tells me this company, Vemma's been around for about 8 years. He said adults had a liquid multivitamin for about 6 or 7, generated $200 million, that's fantastic. The reason that we're all here right now is because in the past year and a half, they took that same liquid multivitamin, put it in some purified water with some natural caffeine. Now we have this extremely healthy energy drink called Verve. How perfect. And Vemma got pretty smart and they said, instead of us trying to compete with Red Bull, Rockstar, Monster, put it in the store, you're not going to buy something you don't know. They said, why don't we give it to the young people? Because honestly, I don't even have to ask. Every single person in this room has a Facebook with hundreds, if not thousands, of different friends. So they said, why don't you filter that in, tell your friends about a healthy alternative from Red Bull, Rockstar, Monster, stuff that if you and I are, our friends are spending money on this crap every single day. So it made sense to me to incorporate this into a daily, into a daily activity. I talk to my friends every day. All of my friends like to make money. All of my friends like to be healthy, and none of them like their 9 to 5, 3 to 10, whatever it is that you work. No one likes being told when to come in, when to take a shit, when to eat, when to piss. Oh yeah, by the way, you're worth $8 an hour. Didn't make sense to me. So I got involved in this business about 6 months ago. I spent $500 on a builder pack, sounds like a lot for a pair of shoes or a shirt, not for a global business model that can literally pay you for the rest of your life. I got some product, I tried it, I liked the drinks, I knew my friends would, handed it out to a few of my buddies. I was fortunate enough to have 3 friends start ordering product once a month with me. And by ordering product, you have a business plan. You have a business model. I'm telling you guys to start your own business. Because at this age, whatever you do for the next 4 years of your life, you're going to get really good at it. Whether it's flipping pizzas or working and learning how to become a leader in a business. So I took it into my own, me and 3 friends, got pretty stoked about this. They started buying the product, we handed it out to our friends, we utilized our networks, phone book, Facebook, anything, made a list of people who we thought were coachable, ambitious, and driven. Sat down, introduced this to them without sounding like chickens with your heads cut off. You have to know what you're talking about. You place a value on yourself, performance-based income. If you walk up to me and you tell me you know how to make $100,000 a year, and I ask you one simple question and you can't answer it, then I'm probably going to walk away. So you have to think about that if you go to talk to your friend that's working, that's never heard of network marketing before. You got to know what you're talking about. So we built leadership, and 3 people has turned into over 485 active orders shipping out in my network every single month of this healthy alternative. And that's great. It's put me at a rank called Star Platinum. It's about $50,000 a year. I'm 19. It's been 6 months. But honestly, that's not why I'm stoked. I'm stoked because I have handfuls of people that are younger, older than me, making just as much, growing just as fast, doing things faster than I did in a 5-month time period where I got car eligible and went and got a brand new BMW. This dude did it in like 4 months. We've got 18-year-olds that are doing it in 3 months. Ridiculous. And so it's like for anyone to say they don't have enough time, they don't have the money, then we say this is perfect for you. Because this kid, Luke Kish, 6 months ago, had time freedom, financial freedom, about $1,000 of Louis Vuitton equipment from his waist down, and a brand new car, and I wanted what he had. So I put that down, I took out a pen and paper. If anybody thinks they're too cool to sit down with a notepad and write some goals out and see where you want to be 6 months from now, because if you're doing something, if you go to sleep broke tonight, you're probably going to wake up broke tomorrow. And whether or not you and I change, ways to make money are changing, 100%. No one gets out of college nowadays and goes, yes, I've already got a job set up for the rest of my life, I'm going to retire with a gold Rolex. That's not what happens anymore, guys. You've got to understand that we are, like he said, on the forefront of something that is absolutely going to be the biggest thing to ever hit the U.S. Dude, this world, like I've never seen anything like this, 100%. Everybody helped Zuckerberg build a network, and no one got paid for it. I have like 1,600 friends on Facebook, and I never got paid for that. But I helped him build a network in Facebook. So why not utilize that, put a product in the middle, and look at in the greatest recession since the Great Depression, according to Obama, this company, Vemma, is literally shitting out 20-year-old, 6-figure, $500,000, $1 million incomers in less than 2 years, in less than a year. Absolutely ridiculous. So if you guys understand where this thing's going, what you have to put in a little time and effort of this, of helping your friends get out of a financial situation. Think about your why. Where do you want to go in life? What do you actually want to do? Does anybody wake up in here and go, fuck, I have to go to work? And who wakes up here and goes, fuck, I have to go to class? So this is an honest question. Now, why in the world would you do that for the next 40, 50, 60 years of your life? Didn't make sense to me. So now, hanging out with my best friends, being able to travel, meet new people all over, and place a value upon myself. I was able to make $2,000 last week, and I woke up no earlier than 12 p.m. So guys, take that for what it is. People are looking for this. People need this more than everyone in this room. There's some kid on the side of the road outside. When you guys go home to a nice warm meal and a nice warm bed, you got to think about that kid that has no idea what this thing is. And if he did, because it's performance-based income, he would make millions and millions of dollars. All about the needs. So guys, with that, I'm going to hand it off to my buddy Chris. But thank you guys.
Well, my good friend Alex came to me probably 5 months with this opportunity.
out about this, but you know, I've learned something. We've been aware, you know, how to make iPhones since the dawn of time. You know, we've been aware, or not aware, but really good at making money at a young age. You know, some kids, you know, they get on this, you know, but oh shit.
What are you, high?
No, that's what I was saying. No, I heard this quote the other day. Yeah, we've been able to make iPhones since the dawn of time.
Right, I know what you're talking about.
So, very easy way to make money. You know, anybody can do it. You know, we just weren't aware. We were taught to, you know, go to school,
Right.
you know, get a job, you know, do all this shit. You know, it just didn't make sense to me. I was going to school last semester, you know, always, you know, answering something. It just didn't, you know, resonate with me well. So I started my own business and making about $1,000 a month. On track to getting car paid for next month, you know, brand new BMW, you know, ask for something like that. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
You guys gotta realize this has never happened before. It's like since birth, status quo. Go to high school, get good grades. Go to college, get good grades. Beg someone for employment.